man, there's less than half a dozen guys still working from when I came. And that tells me something, either they all won the lottery or something drastically changed where they couldn't keep up with the times.
My honest belief is, based on what I've seen over the last 5 years, it's not lead generation that makes a real estate agent successful. It's their mentality, it's their approach, it's how they view these leads, just like you do. There's a specific mindset that I find makes someone successful.
I think it's just about believing in yourself and knowing that believing in yourself and believing in the system, right? Whenever I get down or in a slump or I'm feeling blue or whatever, not doing what I just get back to my systems. You just get back to the basics, and you know that as long as you're making your calls, as long as you're following up, as long as you're sending emails to people, it will convert.
The first thing my business coach had me do was write down a list of everything I'm thankful for and everything I'm good at, right? So I got this list right here, and I have to read it every day, and it sounds hokey. It does. I resisted doing it for about 2 weeks.
I try really hard to always be positive. Yesterday I had some negative things happening and they were really bothering me, and I was letting them get me down. And then I was like, nope, shift your mind, get it out of there, like focus. And then after I shifted my energy and I was positive, it was like boom, boom, boom. Like, I've got a referral for you. This property just sold, it's been on the market forever. And then I got another referral. It was like, oh my gosh, right? So that's just the way I try and roll.
Getting inside your own head and being the master of that, because nobody wants to make a phone call and get told no. No's hurt, they suck. Nobody likes them. So by validating yourself and remembering that, hey, I got here all by myself, I'm pretty damn good at this, and I deserve a pat on the back, you give yourself that metaphorical pat on the back every day, and it gets your head right, so when you do go to make your calls, you're good.
There's no other way. The only time that you're not converting, when you're really honest with yourself, is because you haven't picked up the phone in a while, you haven't called your old clients, you haven't sent something out. That's why you're not converting. It's not because you're a bad person. It's not because you don't know what you're doing. It's not because the weather. It's not because your sports team's in the playoffs. It's because you're not doing what you need to do.
You do not function without positivity in your life, which circles me right back to the 5 people that you surround yourself with are the 5 people you become the most like. If they are not happy and positive people, even in the worst of times, you have to force yourself through that. People don't just wake up happy with a broken leg or cancer, people. You have to make that happen for yourself. If those 5 people around you can't be that way for themselves, you will end up being a very negative and hateful person. You have to tell yourself every day, you're enough, you're the best, you're going to accomplish this alone, but you love to have the support and friendship of others, because relying on someone else to do it for you will never fix what needs to be fixed.
It's in sync, man. We're all rolling in the same direction. Everybody has standards that we all buy into and help develop. Nothing is imposed on people. It's true buy-in, and it's because we want to help the client. We want to help the client so we get paid, as opposed to going to look to get paid by helping a client. There's a whole difference in psychology and